All right, my friend rolled up with the mobile shop. Let's see what he's got.
If you can't find a tool in this garage, you don't belong here. Family. Previously on the DSEC 208 channel. Like, yeah guys, so we have a cool Subaru. All right, everything is in. Belts, new AC compressor.
There's no power.
There's no power? Do you know why it wouldn't be working?
Literally no idea.
I disconnected the negative terminal.
You are such a sneaky bugger. Because I literally looked at that and I was like, hey, the terminals are dirty.
But we already came into a huge issue, which is this guy. It's got a security lug nut on there, and we do not have the size for that. But this is what I brought.
Oh shit. Yeah.
So
I don't know if that's gonna work, Tim.
nope. Damn it. Fuck. So I didn't go yesterday to the goddamn hardware store to get wood. Fuck.
What if we just saw this down? What if we just like
I have nothing to cut that straight. Damn it. I thought that was gonna work and I was gonna bring just a brick. And then I didn't bring that because I was like, that's gotta work. Fuck. What's up guys, DSEC 208 here. Welcome to part 2 of the fucking clapped out Subaru that we can't even get off the goddamn floor. If you have a lower car, get wood so you can lift it properly. We don't have it, so I'm trying to deal with it. But we're working on the suspension today. You will see it drive today if we can get it off the floor. But yeah, I forgot my fucking tripod too. I fucking kill myself. But yeah, we're working on this piece of shit. That's that. What else do you need to know? Fucking hunk of shit.
Would it be easier to do the back first?
No, because it's not good. Because we can't lift it. Well, either way, like you have to do the front. So I'm trying to see. All right, so we can't even lift the car. We're going to Home Depot to get some wood so we can get it on the things because the ramps that I have are way too high, and I can't lift it from the side because we're gonna have to lift it quite a bit. So we're just gonna get wood so it's just easier to lift it. So we're making ramps for the car to go up. So we're taking out the lug nuts and we're using these spline ones, or at least now we are, because using a 17, now it is fully stuck in there. I've been hammering it with a screwdriver. You can see that it's all dented in there. He's hammering every single lug nut out. So I'm guessing these come with like a certain key. The guy didn't give them to us, nor did he remember. And yeah, it's taking 30 minutes to take off a tire, which is great. So then take it off. He has to hammer it out. I'm trying to get that one out of my 17-inch socket or 17 mil socket. Not making a dent on it, except the lug. Let's make a dent on that.
Dude, how do you even spin it, my guy? Oh, that's so bad.
It's good. Car's fixed. All right, we're gonna take the wheel hub so we can get the wheel hub assembling to the suspension place or whatever. That way they can take it all off and get that mounted while we're working on the actual suspension of the car. So, but yeah, tires are off, 17 mil stuck, but that's fine. All right, so far I switched the whole suspension and he's barely taken off the brake caliper. So, not kidding. No, we got the brake caliper off, as you can see. I think we're just gonna keep it like this because we're just gonna use transmission to slow down. But now we're working on the hub. Kind of a pain to take off, but we're novices at this. But we got that one off. I got the suspension off on the other side. Super simple. Just the just the 2 bolts that go here, and they're both 19s, I want to say 19 nut and bolt. Get those off, and you have 12s up here, I believe. Get those off, and it comes right off, and we're just gonna get the new ones on there. And then I got the front skid plate off because it was just super dirty. Plus I'm looking for a tool that fell, like a socket that fell, and I can't find it. But this is the old suspension. Let's see what he had. Raceland suspension. I'm not sure if that's good or not. I don't remember if that's a good brand or not, but let's see how much those cost. Anyways, we're getting the knuckle and the hub out and all that, so he's working on that, and then we'll be able to take it to a shop to get that done. It is currently 1 o'clock, so not good at all. So we got the knuckle out. The wheel hub, I don't know what it's even supposed to sound like, but this is what it's sounding like. Let me show you guys. So don't know if that's good, don't know if that's bad, have no idea. But here's the new suspension. As you can see, it's significantly bigger, and that is weird looking, but it is for this car. But this obviously will lift the car quite significantly, going to, I think it's even like a tad bit more than OEM height, because obviously you can see the suspension back here, so it's probably gonna have a gap like that. But again, it is just like a daily drivable car. We don't want it lowered. He doesn't want it lowered. I wouldn't want to lower it either, because he's not tracking it, he's not K&N running it or anything like that. And there's a shit ton of potholes, and he lives in an apartment complex where there's just a shit ton of dips and speed bumps and all that stuff. So just a nice dayable car that can run good. And yeah, the ball bearing stuff, because it's a piston bearing, needs a hydraulic press. That's why we're not doing it. Sometimes like newer cars just have it built in, and then you just put it on and you don't have to deal with all that bullshit. But older cars tend to do it like that. So anyways, we're gonna put this sucker in and see how she goes. All right, so I got the top ones just lightly on there, that way I can still maneuver it around here. This just seems so lifted that I'm trying to see if it's like all good and well. I need to see where some of these things went. So I'm pretty sure I'm correct, but because see how these are like OEM ones and they have the actual brackets for your brake fluid and your speed sensor, it has these silver attachments. But I'm sure it has those silver attachments because the stock ones don't have anything to attach that to. So it used this to like hold it in place. So I think it was just like this. Yeah, see how it shapes up, and then that kind of holds it like that. So I have to take these brackets off. That was confusing me quite a bit, because I'm like, I don't know where the hell this goes, but yeah, I'm just gonna take those off. And then that is now just able to go right there, how it's supposed to be. And this one as well will be maneuvered to that point. That was confusing for a bit, but let's get on with it. And let me just get the torque ratings. I don't know if there is torque ratings for this, but let me find that out. And yeah, suspension's on. I would show you on the other side, but you can see how much more lift that is at to really press down on it. Obviously, when you put new suspension on like this, if you're switching the coilovers and all that, you're gonna have to get an alignment either way. So get an alignment after and get on with it. But super easy job. Literally the 3 bolts, I would keep one loosened up on the bottom as you take off those ones. That way it doesn't just start crashing down. Just have one on the bottom very loose. That way, what is good, you can be down there, hold the suspension, and then take that nut out and take it out. And hopefully the bearing was messed up, because I don't know what a bad one sounds like. Because when he was driving it, like, you know, around the complex, like when we unloaded off the trailer and stuff, it was just really, really loud on that side. So hopefully it was the hub and not like the calipers or something, because then that's just another thing that we didn't have to replace, but now you have to spend more money on it. So hopefully it's the bearing, and then that way it's good, because that was like the biggest concern. The suspension, yeah, was blown and needed to be rebuilt, but whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna get the torque and torque these down. All right, so these guys are 129 foot-pounds or 128 foot-pounds, somewhere around there. And then these guys are like 15 foot-pounds, which is 180 inch-pounds. I only have an inch-pounds that goes that low. So we got those on there. It's like barely, it's tight obviously, but it's like, these are really easy to over tighten, so don't go over because all the support's down here. So just gotta get these a little bit more on there because they're not clicking just yet, but other than that, that's pretty much it on this suspension here. All right, there's that one. There we go. All right, suspension's done on one. 3 more to go, plus a wheel hub. It's 239. I was hoping this would be done by 2, but me having to go back home for tools and us having to go to Home Depot for wood really sucked. The reason I went to go buy this is because I was struggling with my existing impact wrench, because it's not really an impact wrench, but I'll get into that here in a bit. But the rear suspension bolts were horrendous to work with, so I thought this would help. $231.04.
Let's redo that, because I'm like doing this.
That's fine, it doesn't matter.
No.
This is all in now.
Okay.
Battery, $120 fucking dollars for batteries? My phone's like $1,000 and it's like way better than this shit. We live in a society. Anyways, got a 19mm wrench because we're gonna need it. We got a big breaker bar that he has in his hand. And this is, I'm so nervous and excited to try this because you guys have seen, I'll put a little montage here. That is not budging. How many times I've used that? Well, it's not designed for it. It's not designed for it. But this, I'm actually so curious to see if this actually like does something, because that's 500 foot-pounds of breakaway torque. The other one that I had, 1,500 inch-pounds of like max torque, putting something in. There's not even a breakaway torque because it's not made for that. So, I'm actually quite nervous because I feel like in my head I'm like 500 foot-pounds. This is gonna, I feel like 500 foot-pounds, like I can take off the world, you know?
I could see that, dismembering the world.
But I have a feeling it's not gonna do
You're horrific. What did the research say when you looked it up?
I know, like whenever you see people use things like that, like it's cool.
That was your research?
Well, like research of just looking at videos online and stuff, like actually having like a,
You didn't see like somebody go like...
There's like 1,500 foot-pound breakaways, but they're massive. And they're like $220. They have one on cable. And it wasn't that much. I think it was like 90 or 100, maybe $110. And it does like, I think 1,200 foot-pounds of breakaway torque, but it's really big. I'm like, for tight areas, like this is something that, this is what I wanted, but just in air form. But batteries always, it's nicer to use, but air ones are super cheap, but they do have a lot of power. So I probably still get one down the road. But for now, we are looking at this, so. Try not to rip it too much because I might do the old Bosnian special and return it.
I figured as much.
Did you return your other stuff?
Yeah, I did the Mexican special.
I'm like I'm so nervous, man, because this would be so nice. I mean, imagine just fucking.
That'd be awesome.
It'd be so nice.
That'd be a big deal right now.
Big. How do I take suspension off when I don't even know how to open a box? It's like so adhesive.
Are you still wanting me to record?
Yeah, you can always keep it running, man. If you're not recording, what's the point?
Good question. I mean, I think you've done like 80% of this without recording.
Yeah, no. I've done a lot of this job. You put a point there. I just trying to get it done. I don't have my tripod. I didn't bring that. Just really wanted to get it done because we've gotten delayed so many times.
We've gotten delayed a couple of times.
Which I'm not too worried because either way we still have to wait for that. Yeah. But it would be nice to have like this all done
and ready for.
Be like, oh, it's done. I'm like, sweet.
No, it makes sense.
But this is it. Like once we take this off, the rest of it is gonna be easy. I would say that, and then something bad happens. Hopefully it's charged somewhat. 2. I'm like so nervous. I'm so nervous to even like hear what it does.
What should do nothing.
So there's 3 modes. I guess it's a review of a Hercules system.
That sounds dweeby. Oh, that sounds like NASCAR.
That's automatic, so like if there's more resistance, it'll pull more.
That's like F1.
That's like 500 foot-pounds. Like I can only bench like 185 right now because I'm fat and weak. This does 500 pounds.
500 foot-pounds. I don't know if that's
that how it
quite.
works?
I do not think that's how that works at all, actually.
Oh, I'm actually so nervous for this because like in my mind I've been harping how shit the one that I have right now, wherever it's at. But this, while I'm at it, I'll just see if this wrench set's nice. But $10.
That's cool.
That's not bad at all.
I'm down with that.
Nice and shiny and chromy. You get chromies on this bitch.
Yeah, I should. Get 22s.
I'm actually so nervous for this.
Holy ass.
Did you see my ass crack?
Maybe for a moment.
Nice. The wrench works good in that spot. Okay, I see what I'm doing. Okay. Sounds like an M42, MG42 machine gun, man. Holy shit, just about World War II flashback, just mowing down Japs. That's fucking sick, bro. I like this. This is worth the money.
Even though it's yet to function. Do you think that bench is 185?
Oh, cramping. What?
So do you think that bench is 185?
No. So the battery is like pretty much dead. I'm gonna fully charge it and then give it another shot, but I need water because I am like cramping so bad on my right forearm. But anyways, that was a kind of a letdown. All right, guys. You
gotta redo it. Your head was cut off.
That's fine. I wish it was cut off. All right. We have this huge breaker bar on this sucker. He just put all of his weight. How much do you weigh?
140.
140. He was literally floating on it. I'm double his weight plus a quarter. So I'm gonna try. I already did try it. It was bending quite a bit. He even walked away because it was getting so scary. I have the rags over that because I feel like it's just gonna snap this whole swivel thing. Whoever put this on, put it way too tight. There's just no way. I don't know how much torque we're putting on this, but it's insane. We got the top one off though, so that's cool. But all right. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good, I think, hopefully. Oh, yes.
Oh, that's so big. Yes.
All right, it's not ratchet. Yep. All right, it's not ratchet. All right. That was, I probably put
Full force?
Not full force. It wasn't like, but I was like starting to like.
Dude, is that?
What?
Oh, I thought it was already
no.
bent. No, okay.
This thing's good like this one. After you loosen something, it can come off. So, was this a good purchase? I'm uncertain, man.
Are you putting it the right way, you idiot?
No, I am. It's very specific.
I'm a mean friend.
Leave that one in like that. This one, I guess they're the same, but either way, that was top, this is bottom. Now, you can open your door. We can put that away. So, I just want to show that because I thought it was gonna blow up. Off. All right, so I got this one in. He went to go get some food while he was gone. Just knocking this out. This is messy. messy job. I feel like I had the top ones on, but like loosened on. But looking at it, because when you look at the car from before when it had regular things, you can see the camber on it, right? So that's like straight, and you can see how like it's angled like that. So I'm trying to see if there's a way to like adjust the camber on this to push it out more, or if I just have to like get it in there. But it's like really tilted, and I just feel like there's like a lot of weird camber, even though I don't know why the camber would be inwards.
For personal diaries, we told her it was gonna be done at 2. What time is it?
8:02.
8:02. Are we done? Are we
I
done?
don't see a tire there. We're not done.
Yeah, we're not done.
All right, it's a new day, and this is all we have left. Everything's torqued to spec. There's some more backseat stuff that we have to do, but in order to get the car operational, this is all we have to do. So pretty much replace the suspension, put the knuckle back on, which I do have here. Like I said, I've never really messed with wheel hub, neither has he. So I wasn't even sure what was really wrong with the old one, but there was a loud scraping sound while driving the car. But here's the new one on here. So yeah, I think that's a lot better. Obviously we didn't look at any other ones, but this was the one making a horrendous sound, so hopefully that fixes it. We will have to replace the brake pads on this guy, so that's something we'll have to do, but we'll do that at my house when we do the oil change and stuff like that, because there's gonna needs to be a little bit more work, but for the car to be good and drivable, because the brake pads are still like okay, then this is all we have to do. So yeah, it's close. Ouch! You good?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Ow. Oh, how do I get this bitch in? Oh! No!
Wiggle that bitch.
Well, just wiggle it in the fucking...
Yeah, wiggle that bitch. Because it has the splines, you have to meet the splines with it. Just turn it a little bit to see.
Well, it looks like it's like caught up.
You're caught up. It's done. Here it is, fully done. The front is a little bit higher than the back. It's level, but I think it's just a tad bit higher. But again, he has pretty low profile tires because, as you saw on the car itself before, it was fully like stanced almost. It was super low, and the guy had aftermarket wheels on it. So these are the OEM wheels. I think the suspension will settle a little bit, but it's back to like OEM height, plus like an inch probably. It does lift it a little bit, but it might settle a little bit. We will have to do probably a CV axle on there because we cracked it by doing bad things. But yeah, overall, that's the car. Now we're gonna see if the hub is good and all that. That wheel there was the worst one out of all of them, and that one did a lot of scrapey sound. So now I'm kind of worried that that's like our biggest worry, to see if that's all gonna be good. But I'll have him drive. There is rust on all the calipers because it's been sitting for so long. So when we were just wiggling the calipers and stuff, there was like, you know, you can hear contact on it. So that's probably gonna be the original sound of what it is. But I don't know if I ever recorded the original sound. It was horrendous on that one specifically. So here's the first drive. Head gaskets are still intact.
Surprisingly.
The car's finished. So much clearance. So nice. All right, see ya, man.
See ya, man.
Of course. But yeah, the Subaru is done, and that is gonna be the end of this video. So thank you guys so much for joining me. If you guys liked it, hit the like button down below if you want to see more of the Mini and other cars in the future. There might be a little bit more of this vehicle in the future, probably not. It's probably like a short little 2-part series of this car, just because there was a lot of work to be done on it. But dirty job on all of it, took more time than expected. Hopefully it's all good. But D6208's out.